legend Jim Miller going up against Jesse Butler.
Man, what is happening? This card was almost like you never get like a perfect card as far as like as a fan goes, where all your boys win. But this was close.
Yep.
Arlovsky not so much, and Kai got robbed. But with Bruce Leroy, Jim Miller, Tim Elliott, it feels good, especially when I don't know what the odds were in this fight. Obviously, Butler's making his debut on short notice. He looked like he was in shape. I've never heard of him before this, and that's no disrespect.
I
But
like his mustache.
yeah, it's not bad. Jim Miller, how old is he? I can't look anything up because I have the slideshow.
I could pull it up, man. Jim Miller. Let's see here. 65. No, 39.
65. Might as well be.
39.
Also, shout out Toasty. I wasn't paying attention to the chat because I'm doing a bunch of other stuff. But Toasty's here. He said, crazy to remember Daniel Pineda fought Mike Brown for ATT. Man, that must be a long time ago. I don't remember that. And Toasty also said, refs must have going through a software update on this card or something with how many stand-ups and point deductions. Yeah, the reffing, I don't know what was going on this card. There was weird reffing stuff, weird broadcast stuff, where they mentioned, Herb Dean's first assignment of the night when he was on like the second fight of the card. There was another fighter who's a featherweight, and Lorosenko was like, he's gonna make some noise at bantamweight, and it's like,
oh yeah.
And
I saw that one too. I was like, wait, bantamweight.
Yeah, there was a few like weird hiccups, and like the broadcast would like stay on them, and then they're like, oh, are we supposed to be talking? Okay, I guess we'll fill the air with something, and then it cuts, and you're like, what's happening? Weird night.
Rich the Casual must have been absent for them too. Also at a street.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyways, Jim Miller. Yeah, he's 100 years old. They keep giving him these young guys coming in, these hungry guys, and he just keeps winning. He got past Lyme disease, and he just kills everybody.
It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah,
like he got bit, but by a tick instead, and then
that's a superhero. That's a show.
Yeah, there you go, man. No, I have not. I most definitely have not seen the tick. But hey, Jim Miller, and I think part of it is also the UFC doing this guy a solid, and wanting him to make it to UFC 300.
He's not fighting ranked guys.
No, and I don't want to see him fight ranked guys either.
Toasty does.
These are fun.
Toasty says Jim's retirement fight is going to be for the UFC title at this rate. I mean, you put against
he's going to be on a 20-fight win streak.
Yeah.
Not ranked in the top 15 yet.
Yeah, nobody ranked.
But, I mean, what else are you going to say, though? I mean, I got to give props to Jesse Butler because he was game. He came in. He was like, dude, let's go. Swing and bang. But unfortunately, he was just able to swing before he could bang, man. He got knocked out really quick. Yeah. And dude, that was a solid shot with that left hand right on the chin. And then as he sat down against the fence.
Yeah, this is similar. I don't think this is the exact setup because I think they were closer to the fence, but it was very similar where Jim rolled with the shot and the punch just glanced off the top of his head, just like right here. And the left is cocked like it is right here. And he just, I mean, it reminded me of Dillashaw versus Garbrandt where he's just reaching back with that hook. He puts him out with the left hook, squats him right there. And then that uppercut, there's no picture of it, but the uppercut that like put him out was nasty. I mean, look at him.
Yeah.
As he walks off.
My God, I mean, what a picture.
Like 60 years old. I mean, come on.
What a picture.
Amazing. And I don't know if you saw, but Dan Murgliata in like when they're like announcing it or whatever, he's like, I don't know how you keep doing it or something like that. You could barely hear him. He said something like that. I was like, that's cool, man. Everybody respects Jim Miller,
Yeah, how can he not? 36 and 17 now. 36 and 17. Holy smokes, man.
And when was his first UFC fight?
Let me see. I'm pulling it up right now.
While you do that, Toasty mentions that angle on the leg of Butler. That's tough.
Looks like it was 2008.
2008, man.
The headliner was Bisping versus Lieben.
Ah, damn.
UFC 89. UFC 89.
I was pissed that fight. That was when Lieben kept headbutting Bisping's jab. Lieben was my favorite fighter of all time, so I was bummed that night.
But yeah, 2008, dude.
That's about, man, that was a cool era of the UFC. That was a real cool era. I think the year after that, they put out the first THQ UFC game, and that was like amazing. It was so much fun. Good times.
Dude, taking a look at this, man, he's gone up against a who's who. Donald Cerrone, Benito Dariush, Danny Castillo, Michael Chiesa, Yancy Medeiros. I miss that guy, by the way. Nate Diaz, Joe Lozon, Benson Henderson, Charles Oliveira. Ever heard of these guys?
Ever heard of these guys?
Jeez. Oh, my God, dude. This guy is just finding everybody.
Takanori Gomi?
Takanori Gomi, bro? Dustin Poirier, Anthony Pettis? Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's crazy. All with Lyme disease. Taking like 100 pills a day. Like, it's crazy, man. Dude. Tosi says back when sponsors were allowed. The good old days.
Yeah, when fighters actually used to be able to make a living just off of sponsors. Kind of deep, that was a classic. All right, man.
But so UFC 100, that's obviously the thing. Every time Jim Miller fights, cool, we're going to get to UFC 300. But like, just because it's talked about all the time doesn't mean it shouldn't make it like less crazy. UFC 100, UFC 200, and UFC 300, like it's going to happen. It's insane.
Yeah.
Jim Miller is he's gonna go down. He better be in the Hall of Fame.
He will be.
He never touched a belt or anything. I think Bisping in the post fight on this fight told him that you've done it all in here. You've been champ or something like that. And then he's like, "What's next? What else do you want in here?" And it's like, "Wait, when was Jim Miller champ? I don't remember him being
win
champ.
My first belt."
Yeah, he's like, "It'd be great to win a belt, Bisping." You asshole.
All right, you want to move on to the next one? Your boy?
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Just I don't know how often he fights until 300. We're close. 289 is next week, so maybe he has one more before UFC 300. I don't know. How close? That's so crazy. We're so close to that. But we can move on.
I know, man. Hey, everybody. Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description. And it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern. And you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.